locked him up and they won't let me see him.
It's gonna be all right. This is probably the best place for him right now. What happened?
He came over. He was bleeding. I don't know. I tried to help. I didn't know what to do. You know, he scared me.
Yeah.
I know what he's going through. He's not a bad person. He's sick. Right? Tell me we're gonna help.
Let me see what I can do.
The police aren't going to file any charges, so he's just here for observation.
So can I talk to him?
I'm afraid not. He prefers not to see you. He says you're not his doctor.
I'm a social worker. I have a PhD. I had a private practice for 22 years. Jim was a client.
And when was that?
When he was 13, he'd suffered a psychological trauma.
What kind of trauma?
He was brutally tortured. He and another boy. Sexually abused, drugged, psychologically tormented. Perpetrator killed the other boy while Jim watched. Perpetrator was his half-brother. Jake fled the scene, was never apprehended. He just disappeared. I think even now Jim lives in terror that he might come back.
And has Jim discussed this fear with you?
He isn't able to talk about it.
Which part?
Any of it.
Why do you think that is? Jim needs good psychiatric treatment, not opinions. Thank you for your help. We'll take it from here. Jim?
Say hi.
Hi. Can I talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure.
Sure. Do you know why you're here?
I guess I had a little meltdown last night, but I feel better.
I guess I had a little meltdown last night, but I feel better.
Good. Has this kind of thing happened before?
It wasn't violent or anything.
Never anything violent.
Did you hear voices?
Just one.
Just one.
Did you see a psychiatrist?
He put me on Thorazine.
He put me on Thorazine.
And did it help?
It did.
It did,
But it also made me really depressed, and he put me on Prozac, and I couldn't masturbate.
Also,
I couldn't
couldn't,
masturbate.
You couldn't get an erection. That's very common. So you stopped taking your medication.
I did.
I did.
Seeing a psychiatrist now?
Right now
And now I'm seeing you,
doctor.
doctor.
That's funny, Jim. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like you to try a new medication. It has a lower incidence of sexual side effects. And just this year, they've introduced it in a long-acting injectable form. How does that sound?
Sounds great. Shall we start the injections today?
We have to start you on the pill form first. And if we find that it's working for you and there are no serious side effects, then we can move you to the more long-term treatment.
Okay.
Good. Start on that right away.
Dr. Dubrow, are you planning on keeping me the whole
72 hours?
Know the drill pretty well, huh?
I guess I do.
I never thought he was violent.